What's up, guys? Jared here once again with another video review for you. So today we're going to be taking a look at Easy Answer. It's a really cool little application I found the other day, and I thought it was pretty useful because if you don't have the capability to touch your phone, say for instance your hands are dirty or you got gloves that are unresponsive to touch screens, whatever the reason is that you don't want to be touching your phone, or maybe you're just lazy and you want a new way to answer phone calls, this application is pretty cool. It's called Easy Answer, like I mentioned. It's got an on-off switch, so that's pretty awesome, which means you don't have to uninstall the application when you don't want those features enabled. There's lots of applications out there that kind of have similar sort of aspects to it, and you can't disable them without straight up uninstalling the application. So I like that they added the on-off switch there. So getting into it, this is actually using proximity sensors and your accelerometers to basically control how you answer and end phone calls. So right off the bat here, you'll notice that it says call answering gestures. So it's obviously based on gestures, again, using your proximity sensor. The first one that's default ticked is on ear. So as you can see there, it says answer by raising the phone to your ear. So as soon as the phone starts ringing, just put it up to your ear, the proximity sensor will pick up on it, and the phone call will be answered. Close proximity. So this is interesting. Answer by setting the phone screen close to something or something close to phone screen. So basically, if you have that ticked and the phone starts ringing, you can just kind of like put your hand over top of it and it'll answer it for you, which is neat. And shaking, so obviously you can just shake the phone and it'll answer it for you. Moving on from there, we've got call silencing gestures, close proximity. So say for instance, you got the phone on the table and it rings, but you don't want it to continue ringing. Have that checked, and you can just kind of swipe your hand over the phone there. Again, if you've got dirty hands or gloves, that would be really, really useful so you don't muck up your phone. Just kind of swipe your hand over the proximity sensor and it'll turn it off. Now, I'm going to have to apologize that I'm not actually demonstrating any of these features. Everybody that would possibly be able to help me out by making a phone call to me is at work right now, whereas my work is this. So they're all doing a hardcore 9 to 5, and I'm here having fun playing with applications and making videos and hanging out with you guys. Anyways, moving on from there, you can also shake the phone to silence it, which is, in my opinion, kind of pointless. Well, I guess it's not. I mean, I usually just hit the volume button myself personally. However, I guess if you have big gloves on and you don't want to be touching any buttons, just give it a shake. Moving on from there, you got call ending gestures, so off ear. This means the second you pull the phone away from your ear, it's going to end the call. Now, you're going to want to be careful with that because, say, for instance, you're in a voicemail and you're hitting whatever buttons to delete, the message or read messages or whatever it may be, and you're pulling your phone away from your ear to get to that dial pad, it'll automatically end that call. So you want to be careful with that one. Close proximity, so you can see here, end the call by setting the phone screen close to something or something close to the phone screen. Yet again, another call ending feature. So if, say for instance, you have speakerphone enabled, okay, which is another gesture. So as soon as a phone call comes in, you wave your hand across the phone, turns on speakerphone. Again, you don't want to touch the phone screen to turn it off. Just hit that close proximity, and while the phone is in the middle of the phone call, you can just wave your hand across it. It'll end the phone call for you, which I thought was really cool. And moving on from there, of course, you can add the shaking as well. So shake the phone, that'll end the phone call. And from there, extra options. You've got the speakerphone, like I just mentioned. Turn on speakerphone when answering with Easy Answer gesture. Setting ignored with on ear. Of course, right, if you have on ear selected, but you have speakerphone selected, it'll default and deselect or not use the on ear feature there. And down from there, we've got gesture reminders. So show gesture reminders for incoming and ongoing calls. So whenever you receive a phone call, it'll let you know the different gestures you have enabled. Really cool application. And then if you're done with those and you're in a situation where you can actually hold or use your phone, just go ahead and click off, and everything's back to normal again. Really cool application, I thought anyways. Maybe you guys might find it useful. Is there times when most of you aren't able to use your phone? I don't know. Is this application actually going to be useful to you? Or am I a tard and am just showing you a useless app? Let me know in the comments below. If you like the video, show me some love by hitting that likes button. Always, always appreciate it. And if you haven't already, maybe consider subscribing for more videos like this in the future. We got videos 5 days a week. We got videos 5 days a week. Anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.